Tonight, funeral services are being finalized for the Reverend Jesse Jackson. The Greenville native died today at the age of 84. Jackson led the civil rights movement for many years in America. He once said a part of his life's work was to tear down walls and build bridges for all Americans. Jackson had been sick since November and on 24-hour care. He died this morning surrounded by his family.
Well, right now, though, Governor McMaster is sharing an update on social media, calling Jackson an icon, saying he was a prominent voice in our nation's political and cultural dialogue. And then Senator Lindsey Graham says Jackson was a larger-than-life figure who passionately pushed for his causes, always striving to make America live up to its potential. Senator Tim Scott saying in part, he deeply respects the role Jackson played in uplifting Black voices and inspiring young folks to believe their voices mattered. And then 6th District Congressman Jim Clyburn issuing a statement writing in part, quote, "It should not be lost on any of us the impact that Reverend Jackson had on the nation, Black Americans, and movements to encourage civic participation around the world."
I also had a chance to speak with Jackson's longtime friend, Jim Felder, tonight. Like Jackson, Jim has spent a lifetime championing civil rights. He and Jackson have been friends since they were children. And I asked them if they knew way back when they would become an important part of the civil rights history in America.
Our first activism started with the NAACP Youth Council. I was in the Youth Council, me and Jim Clyburn in Sumter, and he was at the Youth Council in Greenville. He and 6 others staged a sit-in at the public library in Greenville. That was the beginning for him. Jim Clyburn and I went on to, he went to South Carolina State, I went to Clark, Atlanta. He sat in down there, I sat in Atlanta, and then somehow the 3 of us end up together in Greensboro, in Raleigh, North Carolina, when SNCC was founded. But that, what we tell folk, was our beginning of activism, the NAACP Youth Council, where you had to run for office and collect votes and all of that.
Jesse Jackson was also a protege of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jim has the inside story of how that happened coming up tonight on News 19 at 7.
So much history. Meanwhile, Benedict College celebrating Black History Month earlier today as students and staff took time to remember Reverend Jackson. Jackson visited Benedict College several times over the years, often giving motivational speeches to both students and staff.
Like just giving back to our ancestors and just showing the support and dedication that we have.
The world will miss Jesse Jackson and his values and his integrity and his love for people.